Hello there. My name is Timothy Wright. I'm the owner of Wright's Traditional Kung Fu. My title is Sijo. And I have 3 10th-degree black belts, several other black belts in other styles, one in Kung Fu, Shaolin Kung Fu, one in Shurigo-Juru Karate, and one in the art that I created called Ba Xing Chi Yong Chun, which is basically internal Wing Chun. It's a combination of the arts that I've collected over the years. Bagua, Xingyi, Tai Chi, Loha Bafat, Tibetan Lama, and Jingwu style of Kung Fu. And also some Filipino martial arts was brought in there. I started martial arts in 1976, first started off teaching myself. They used to have a bookmobile coming around, and I would pick up everything I could on martial arts and practice it. Then officially I started in 1979 with the Bakers Brothers. And so from there, I got my black belt in 1982 with the Bakers. I was a quick black belt and a young black belt, 15. And at the same time, I opened my first school. I'm currently teaching at 7516 West Diversity in Elmwood Park. And we've been there a little over a year, but I've been in Elmwood Park for almost 15 years teaching. And I also teach a program at the senior center. What my emphasis is now, as I've gotten older, has been on the internal arts. Originally being in the hard styles of karate and the hard styles of Kung Fu, I find it more beneficial for me at this age to get involved in something that I don't have to use as much energy to get the same results. And that's been the internal arts for me, and particularly, again, the big 3, what they call the big 3, Tai Chi, Bagua, and Xingyi. It's something, though, that Tai Chi is something that can be taught at any age, and at any ability. I have a student that I teach, I've been teaching about 8 years, and he has cerebral palsy. And I teach him, he sits in a wheelchair, so what I do, I'll sit down and then I'll go over the exercises with him. And at the community center, I have a lot of people that are over 70 and some over 80. Funny, they do a Zumba class right before they do my class. But then some of them stay and take my class, and they do it because the Tai Chi is involved a lot in moving your internal energy around, or your Chi, working your Chi, which is called Qigong. And what that is your life force. And the Chi helps you to be able to have a better circulation in your body, more mental clarity, and it was a martial art first. Okay, we started class with Namaste. Now, Namaste just means the spirit with the need for the reason, so to speak. It's not about being tough all the time. That's a light switch. That's a light switch. Turn on when you need to. Okay, so first thing is called trunk twist. Just turn the waist all the way. This is tapping heart, lungs, and kidneys. Then we do an elephant trunk. Grabbing the negative and throwing it out. You'll see a lot of this similar to some yoga stuff. Now we stretch. A lot of people don't know that, because most people don't teach that aspect. They just teach in the air stuff.
Sijo, that's well, you got to finish it.
Okay, the next one we call the heaven and earth. It's pushing up and down. Get a good stretch. And down. Down. Up. Down. Good. Now we're going to do stretch the bow, like stretching the bow and arrow. And release. And open. And release. Other side. And release. And open. And release. Now, a few things to think about when we're doing the Qigong exercises is your Qigong alignment. With the Qigong alignment, we're going to have the hips forward. Heads upright, shoulders rounded, all your joints loose. And we're going to be breathing deeper than a shallow breath. It's going to be coming from the earth all the way up. And I do it in and out through the nose. In and out through the nose. And one of the things also is when we expand, we breathe in. When we contract, we breathe out. Just like breathe in. So yeah, I have a karate background. All that energy from the universe and bringing it to your heart chakra, your crown chakra, throat chakra, base chakra. One hand is under what's called the dantian, which is about 3 inches under the navel, and 2 inches, 2.5 inches in, like an L. When you put the hips forward, there's another spot that they don't talk about, called a Jermaine. It's underneath your genitals, male, female, and those two connect, and that helps you to disperse the energy. Now, Qi is transported by your body fluids, whatever they are. Okay. So blood, sperm, saliva, your Qi is transported that way. And the oxygen is the key to being able to transport it. So the oxygen is the energy. A lot of problems that we have is, especially getting older and stuff, is poor circulation, 5-10 minutes of doing something strenuous. So this is a way that you can open your lungs up more. So as you breathe deeper, now you gotta open the lungs up more, and now you get more benefits from the oxygen. So here, one hand under the navel, back. And these are few things you can do every day. Low impact. Get your day started without coffee. Now on the other side. Come across the front of the body. Let the waist push it. Other side. The waist should begin and end each flow unit. Now up. These are exercises that have been passed down from thousands of years. Focus on your breathing, your alignment, relaxing. Now we're going to stop here. Open. Now, this energy ball here, hold on to this ball. You're going to turn. Change hands and hold on to the ball, don't let it fall. Turn. Hold on to the ball, don't let it fall. Turn. Turn. The weight should be distributed in the arch of the foot, right down the center. Massaging your sinus practice. Halfway. Push. Hold it. Again, give yourself a big hug. Out. You want to make sure you're bending your knees so that your knees get worked. One of the first things to go. But this can reverse the process. down here. Close. We call it just tapping. This is for the heart and lungs. Alright, yeah. The thing about Qigong is it helps strengthen your internal organs. Other side. Swimming in the air. Here. Massage, rotating towards your left. You don't want to rotate the other way because it's bringing the crap back in. When you tell me the thumb is on that side. Hip massage. Middle. I can feel Grandmaster Lindsay's energy in here now. He approves. Now this is going to be an isometric type exercise. Push and pull. Push and pull. Push and pull. Push. Push, pull, push, pull, up, pull, down, and pull. Relax. Hands on the waist. Get to the side. Other side. Other side. Other side. Front. Back. Front. Back. Shoulder shrug. Up. And up. And loose. Rotate shoulders forward. Reverse. I'm going to gather that energy from the first and bring it into your lower down chin. Out. The middle down chin. walk, which is the basic framework for the Tai Chi forms. There's a complete Tai Chi system that I teach with 2 empty hand forms, 3 weapons. And so there's a lot of it. So, but this one's called Tai Chi walk, so if everybody can come down this way. And so you can see me and roll. First one, I'm going to demonstrate. You just hands to the middle waist and sit back. That means you're shifting your weight back. Pivoting on the front foot. Shift forward. Step. Step with the heel. Turn your shoulders. And down. Back. Pivot. Shift. Step, step, shift, turn the waist. Back, pivot, shift, step, step, shift, turn. Back, pivot, shift, step, step, shift, turn the waist. Okay, this next one's called Part the Horse's Mane. Like this. So this was like brushing a horse's hair. So now go back, pivot, hold the ball, big ball, shift, step, step, shift, part the horse's mane. Back, pivot, hold the ball. Shift, step, step, shift, part the horse's mane. Just in front of your chin. This next one's called brush knee twist. Brush knee twist. Back, same footwork. Pivot, shift, change hands. Step, step, shift, turn the waist. Back, pivot, shift, change hands. Step, step, shift. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna go part of the form and applications, and then. Alright, so the first part of the form, well, one part of the form that I want to go over is called the Grass Bird's Tail series. Okay, basically what that is just watch first. I'm going here, here, here. Don't look like much. I don't think I'm surprised, guess what? Alright, so if y'all gonna do this with me, so we're gonna step out here. This is called ward off. Then sit back. This is called roll back. Then press. Open. Push. Want to stay rooted, want to keep your hips forward. Okay, again. So, a lot of people, when they're demonstrating self-defense techniques, they demonstrate it from a fixed position. It works, so, but ain't nobody gonna punch like that. It just how much. We're gonna need 2 punches right here. One right. Okay, so watch. I'm going slow for this. 1, 2. That's ward off, roll back. On that side, let's say he punches with this one first. Okay. So again, slow. 1, 2. Now from there, we have neck push. Here, rest. I wasn't going to push it forward.
I would just get him out of the way.
Okay.
Just like that.
And then he goes to reach for me. Now I have this. Okay. That's all from these flowery looking movements. So I want you all to be able to do some of that. Also, let's say he grabs. Same thing. So it's a lot of variations. All right, so partner up. It's me. You're not doing it? It's me. So we're gonna punch right, left. Just do the first part. 1. Just the first part. 1. Because one thing is, if he commit like this, he can get out. You know, but if I do this, he ain't getting out. Good, but you don't have to step back. That was good. So now you're going the opposite. So she punches with that side. That's the second one. So we started, that's right, 1. So there's an option. You can say, oh, Mr. Baggett, I only know it on one side. So whatever's coming down the pipe, pop, whether you punch it, kick it, or whatever. I'm just in a fight. So I'm side to side. I never want to go straight in front. Always up. do something.
I'm just saying, you add to it.
See, you letting it go. Don't let it stay connected to him. Yeah, because there's one little gap. So I want to stick his neck. So that one little gap will not. It ain't. Yes. And now also, hey guys, watch, listen, check this out. Now, I talked about the Qigong alignment. So one thing you don't want to do is this, butt out. Because I'm trying to do this. It's going to be harder for me to do something. But I do this. I drop my weight. It's a lot different, right? And so when you're taking somebody down, keep your body upright. Don't bend over. Yes. Right here. And you want it to drop your weight. I'm not really using this. I'm using gravity.
I mean, taking those procedures and put them in there.
Right, because you're already there. Do whatever you want. It's a la carte for them. It works with any time. I know you're Saluka's person. It starts from the circle. So if it was a kick, like you say you kick punch. That's the key. She just mentioned something that is the key. It's your hip movement. It's your hip movement. For instance, this is an exclusive. You've heard of the 1-inch punch, right?
I was there for this, like,
So I created the no-inch punch. Don't make sense. No inch. So I'm not. Don't go back there. Alright. So the 1-inch punch, they do this. The person's standing straight up, and it's really a trick. The no-inch punch, I'm here, and I shift my weight. Okay? I don't draw back. So the advantage of that is you can do a hook punch left. So now, I don't have to draw back to hit him. The boom! That's where the power's coming from. So, how you practice that is you get a hard surface, a wall. I didn't do So here, you get forward. Now, when that energy is shoots back, that's where you have it. instead of drawing back, it's just, and I'm not turning it up.
But he's not exploding, he's just pushing out.
No, I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I just want you to see that you don't have to always draw back to punch. As a matter of fact, that's a slower path. That's why most people jab cross, because this one's right in front. So instead of blocking out, and most guys will show you joint locking techniques from a grab. And most guys are not going to grab another guy. They're going to try to punch. So here, so as he punches at me, I'm going here, and here, no, I'm pick up. So here, okay, so now if I hit this with that, that's the technique.
My name is Julio Ortiz. My title is Oshinan. Shinan means a founder, originator of the system. I don't like to use the word grandmaster, because to me the grandmaster is the one up there. Okay, so I use Oshinan. I've been in the art since I was 7 years old, and I learned Yoshin Jutsu from my master in Japan. His name was Sijo Yoshimura. I've been with him since I was 7 until I was 17 years old. He became my second father because he raised me. I couldn't be with my dad because my dad was stationed out there, and I couldn't live with him because he was in the Marines. What I could say about the martial art is the martial art has made me a good gentleman, how to respect other people, not just my family, but other people. I've had so many fights in the streets, okay? Why? Being a police officer. That's like him. That's like him. That's like him. They see me short. I have to come up. That's why I came up with my own system. Okay? It's called Yamayusuru. All right? If a person grabs me, I'm not going to give him the chance. See, this is broken. This right here is broken quick. All right? I could also do this. You feel that, huh? I could also do this. And I'll break. Okay, my system is Jutsu, but I also hold a first degree Shotokan. I hold a third degree in Tungsten Do. I hold a fourth in Hapkido. Okay, I hold an eighth in Yoshinru Jujutsu. Okay, that's where I learned first before I started my system. My system's been around since 1973.
Kung Fu is like the mother of all the martial arts, and he's the father.
I just want to show you that. I want you to throw a punch, and I want you to throw it, man. Throw it, throw it, throw it. Okay, that's what I do. Throw it. See here, because now I got it here, backhand. I'll throw it.
Take it easy, Sheena.
My name is Michael BX. I've been in the martial art for 52 years. I started in 1973, I do believe, at the Harris White WCL 62nd in Drexel, under a Dennis and a Maxine Purdue. In judo, karate, and taekwondo. And then we dabbled in boxing as well as aikido and jiu-jitsu. And then when I had an opportunity to go away to college, I ran into Chief Master Marlon Sims. And he traveled with the Korean Grandmaster of the royal family in Hyuk-Suk. And I had an opportunity while down in Tuskegee, Alabama to travel throughout North America, visiting different over 60 schools around the country. And that led me over to Korea, China, 38th parallel, Ishan, Seoul, Busan, and I got an opportunity to go to the place where this particular art, which is Kung Fu, which is a comprehensive study of Kinjubusu, which means Royal Court martial art, Bukkyumusuk, which is Buddhist martial art, and Salamusuk, which is tribal martial art. And it's a comprehensive study, but let it be clear that all fighting arts began in the motherland of our cable which today some people know as the northern part is Africa, Upper Volta, Lower Volta, Kush, Abyssinia. So these are just some of the things that come along with my training process. What got me interested into the martial art, like most of us, was Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was a thing, so we would see Bruce Lee. We had an opportunity to go to a class, but my first access to the martial art, as far as if I actually went to the Y, was at a group called Camp Gianna. Camp Gianna was run by Dr. Ivor and Jake Carruthers, which are Egyptologists, and they would take us out to camp, and we learned to live off the land. We would learn how to horseback ride, archery. We would learn. We didn't have we're part of which each group that we had was part of. We had our African names per se. I was part of the Zulu tribe. We had Igbo, Maasai, Ashanti, Igbo. And then we would sit down and we would go through the African warriors as children. I was 8, 9, and we would spend 2 weeks in training in camp. And we learned to live off the land through a Vietnam veteran, Nick, and he would show us how to hunt foods and everything else. That we didn't kill anything, but we just tried to set up shelter. So I was learning this at the age of 8, 9 years old. So that was the gist of the travel of the martial art, and it's had me in places I had no clue I would be, and the people that I've met, such as you all, you know. So it's just been a journey in and of itself, and what it means to me is it's life. You know, when you get older, you want to fight. Or you get old, and when you're young, you want to fight. When you get older, it's like you just want more peace, and the more peace that I want, the more that I make sure that I get it. And I try not to let people take the music that's inside of me away. It's kind of hard when you're living in this city, Chicago, because this is a real city. But it does have a compassion. And then I had an opportunity to have my martial art journey be part of my profession, which is I was a Chicago firefighter for 33 years. So I had an opportunity. I've been blown off buildings, helped me, the falls helped me. But I got an opportunity to help people where Western medicine is used today, whereas I was able to subliminally use Eastern concepts to help people, which you really, you know, well, I'm off the job now, so I'm retired, but so that helped me a lot with the martial art, some of the things that it has opportunities given me as a firefighter working for the city. And I've been blown off roofs, falling through floors. The martial art training helped me survive in life and death situations, either be shootings taking place or fires. So it helped me to think under stress, under life and death pressure. So that's just a portion.